All righty, I think we're here. So I got to get this. Let's see here. And I don't know if there's anybody on here yet. Is anybody out there? Yeah, let me see if I can reconfigure this stupid screen. Here we go. All right. Fate Farms. Hello. Mark Chisholm. Christina Lynn. Albert Coing. How you doing? David Drobany. Mackenzie Goat, or Mackenzie Getz. I think I pronounced that Getz. Thank you so much. You've been so generous, Mackenzie. I appreciate it. John Volk, hello. And Hell Chief, or Hell Chef. Andrew, how you doing? Yeah, you like? I wore that for a reason. I figured you guys would be on here. That's awesome. Do we have good sound? Do we have good picture? Cricket 94. Southern Adirondack Outdoors. Hello. From the Adirondacks. We don't like the cold weather, that's for sure. And this is why I'm on a live chat tonight, just to say hello to everybody. And I feel guilty on not putting content out for everybody. And that's just the way this works. But they're calling for 42. John Owens, hello. Yeah, 42 on Saturday. About an inch of rain all week here, so it's going to be a really nasty week. And I don't know if I quite like where the camera's at. I'm sort of looking off to the side here. Mark Bell, boom. How you doing? Yeah, thank you. Good sound and picture. Good. I haven't done a live chat in a long time. Super Duper South. I watch all your videos, and that's another good YouTube channel. If you like Circle Sawmills, go over and check out Super Duper South. I believe he has a hurdle mill, and he just got done putting in a scrag mill. And they know how to saw lumber very quick. And we're a hobby mill compared to what they are. Albert, excellent video. Appreciate it always. Thank you. Yeah, this is better than shorts. At least we get to talk in real time here. Thank you, Christina. Somebody says they can hear me good. We've had problems in the past with some of these live chats, and I think I got it figured out. I told Eddie Horvath to get on the Confuser, and he could maybe chime in on some comments. And I reached out to ZZ Mark, and I don't know, he might be working tonight. Starlight, hello from Chicago. Scott Nash, hello, Scott. Oh, we love the license plates. Jay Fries, good afternoon from New Zealand. Well, hello. There's Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate it. Nathan out of the woods. I always go over and harass Nathan, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. And we'll get together one of these nights. I'll give you a call. A lot of stuff I like to talk about. We're definitely talking to Frickin' Jeep, and we're gonna do the Bunyan show again. So I'm hoping we can force you into one more. Scott Nash, I live from Michigan. A Porter, Western Arkansas. David McKenzie, hello from Grand Prairies, Alberta. Mark Campbell from Tasmania. Hello, Mark. In fact, I'm married into the Campbell family. There's a lot of Campbells in this area, so my wife's maiden name is Campbell. Cab Ford, hello from Quebec, Canada. Floyd Black. When he was younger, he helped out an Amish mill. Yeah, once you get sawmilling into your blood, you can't quit. Cricket 94. Any news on Pete? I actually reached out to Lauren a little while ago. Pete is back in Pittsburgh, and I don't know any specific updates, but he's got a little ways to go. But he will be in therapy hopefully within the next 6 weeks, and I'm hoping that all three of us, we can get in there and say hi to Pete. And I just want him to get better. I don't want to be the one that brings something, gets him sick. That's all he needs right now is to get something, a flu or whatever. Oh, okay. Eddie's with us. Okay, Eddie. Hello. And yeah, Eddie and I, we're talking about Saturday. And what logs are we talking about, Saul and Ed? If you can leave a comment down there. Everybody follow along with Time with the Eddie Horvath, and we got a few things coming up. I know he found another nice red oak log, a two-face log. We're going to do some. Okay, Mike Frame, Central West Virginia, watching. Rich Parks. Oh, Rich, I tell you what, you really bring a smile to my face. So you're John today. Pull lessons on John Pocket. Oh man. Yeah, he comes up with some of the. Eddie didn't quite understand you, Rich, and Eddie says, "I don't understand this guy." I said, "It's funny. Just go along with it." John Volk, hello, Eddie. Corey Heckler, good to see you. Trinity, Texas. John Owens. I did get. I'm not sure who's. I do have some more license plates in there. I didn't want to go over none of that stuff until we get back on our stage again. I kind of like to present everybody with all of us. William Skaggs, hello. New Jersey Shore. R. Stephen Lang. Shark River Machine. David Pruitt, how you doing? We gave them a bunch of birthday shout outs. How far away from Uniontown Gap? Well, we are Western Pennsylvania, right on the border, basically. David Hensley, North Carolina here. Yeah, the rain you're getting, David, is going to come up our way and make things really, really muddy here. And Floyd Block, he sent prayers for Pete. And you know what? I can't say enough of how everybody went above and beyond to help our brother Pete out. So many other YouTube channels. The one that stands out is Stump Jumper. He really some very well read videos. Very heartfelt. And Debbie Woods from Penn, PA, east of Pittsburgh. Is that Penn Hills? You're on the other side of the city. Stanley Clark. Good evening, Mark. Pleased to hear Pete. Yep. Thank you. People from UK. I mean, yeah, Box Elder. That's what it was. Danielle Urson from Sweden. Gab Ford. No pellet wood coming in our near future, but I'm sure there's going to be more blocking. We are going to be cutting more of them 16-foot 2x4s, and we're going to cut 16-foot 2x4s out of 15-foot logs. So, yeah, bear with me. Eddie understands. Young kids don't know how to read tape measures, I guess. Oliver Savage, Morgantown, West Virginia. Johnny John watching from the Philippines. AFK Borhai from outside Detroit. Thank you. You're welcome, David. William Skaggs, he wants one of them gnomes. You'd have to reach out to Don Holden, and we might see Don Holden jump in on this eventually. Pastor Michael's in the house. Hello. You know what, Pastor? Sherry was asking about you, and I said, I haven't talked to Pastor probably, I bet you, before Christmas. So once the weather gets nice, would love to see you. And maybe one time, if you get out this way, we can all say hi to Pete. Maybe we can get all of us together. Pete would probably enjoy that. And who's this? JJ Van Paris. Hello from Appleton, Wisconsin. Yeah, board stretchers, Mackenzie. Yeah. Or McKinley. I'm sorry. I keep calling you Mackenzie. Yeah, Pete's a strong boy. He'll come out of this okay. And it's just a shame this had to happen. And thank everybody. Everybody went over there and really watched a lot of his videos. I was watching the numbers. Man, was his subscribership just jumped in the past. Sad thing, it takes an accident, and then people all of a sudden want to go over and say hi. But thanks, I really appreciate you going over and saying hi to him and subscribing. That will help him out. He will make a lot of revenue from all them views. So you helped him out, believe me. Pete's doing pretty good, Pastor Michael. I'll have to give you a call here one evening. Yeah, David, that would be a little road trip to come out, but would love to see you. Michael Knoll, hello. Ohioville, Pennsylvania. Sugar Grove, Floyd Black. That's Warren County. You're a little ways off. Can't pronounce your name. Holmgren. I can't say that first name. But hi from snowy Sweden in the middle of the night. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah. It would be night a lot of other places. These glasses are just Highline Tree. What was your best truck or car that you rode? I don't know. Kind of like my F-150. Good morning, Graham. Yeah, it's hard to believe how many different times around the world, you're talking on here, and I don't know where all the stats are on here. I'm trying to sort of see how many people we have on there. I think we've got 57 people on there. And yeah, 15 minutes and 46 seconds we've been on there. Kind of liking the fonts a little bit different tonight. I did it on a black background. That's a little bit easier for me to see. John Walk said it's pronounced Byron. So let me see if I can come back up, find that one again. Byron from Sweden. We will be milling hopefully Saturday. We got to get some stuff thawed out. We got to get it checked with the metal detector. We got to get it loaded on the log deck. And I got to sharpen the saw blade. I might take you along and do some sort of a Friday Eve. There'll probably be no sawing, but at least I'll show you what we're going to be doing to get things back up and running again. We haven't had wintertime in probably 2 or 3 years now. So this was a little shock to the system here. Cricket 94, thinking about getting a entry-level band mill. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with sawing on some of these economical band mills. I mean, you're cutting lumber, you're cutting a log into boards, you're making something useful out of it. So, these chainsaw mills, I don't know. That's a little bit on the slow side, but it's pretty hardcore. Pocomoke Forester, live in Eastern Shore of Maryland, have standing dead American chestnut in the woods, likely dead from the 30s. Wow. Close enough. Doug Sova, hello from Alexandria, Ontario. John Bradley, my eye's doing pretty good. I got cataracts at the point where driving in the dark is really tough, and it has its moments, but I'm hoping to get the cataracts taken care of sometime this year, because I'm down to about 1 year and 4 months before I can retire from my full-time job, and this YouTube and sawmill in my shop, I'm going back to working for myself again. So I'm looking forward to it. There's a few other YouTubers. Mike Morgan from Outdoors with the Morgans. He quit his job a few years back. I know Nathan's been on his own for a while. And that's the direction I want to go. And then I could put more content out and really do this a little bit better. Lenora Edmonston from Alabama. Love watching your videos. Thank you. Fred Perry from Williamsport. My cousin lived in Williamsport area for quite a few years. He was the air traffic controller in Wilkes-Barre, and he had moved back this way about, I'm going to say at least 5 years ago. But yeah, that's where Grizzly Machinery is at. Yep. Retired, doing what you want when you want. Yes. Yes, sir, John. I can't wait. What do I do at the airport besides honor steward? Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Seems like anymore they're a bunch of older women. Not back when we used to have an airport when US Air was the hub out there. I'm maintenance out there. I'm a union carpenter. Been out there 23 years. I'll be starting my 24th year in April. And the place is horribly mismanaged, all the way down to our supervisors. It's just a shame. Let's see what I got here. Okay, we got some more lumber covers. We'll show you that later on. We found a very, very good source of covers for lumber, and we'll get into that on a video. And I think everybody, it's amazing what people throw away, and we're gonna get into that topic. Well, we hope, Oliver, we hope Pete will definitely be able to go back in the woods. If anything, I'm sure he's probably going to get a better cutter as far as the machine, where he can stay in the machine 90% of the time, where he won't have to be out on foot as much. And the sad thing is careful as Pete has been, it happens to the best of us. And that's why we didn't saw on this Saturday, because snow and ice, spinning saw blades, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't care what the order is. Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Hey, little Southern Brothers. I just got done watching your video. You guys were driving down that icy road, and I hear you guys got some birthdays coming up, and we'll give you on the next video. We'll talk about that. So a little bit of happy birthdays. We've becoming. I keep notes here, and there's just so many birthdays. Bill Ellis, he's another one. But oh yeah, Ellen, how you doing, Ellen? Yeah. But I wish I had that bottle bass in my office here. You'll see it on the next video. Alan had made, he makes all kind of metal art. He had made us a lot of stuff for the mill. He made us Oscar awards. He made us that boom sign, all kinds of stuff. And he made a bottle bass. You'll love it. And we're gonna auction that off. David Hensley had made some stuff we didn't receive yet, but he's making some stuff. We're gonna auction off some handmade stuff, and we're gonna try to get Pete. And so far the lumber auction, as far as the that maple, I think we're up to $1,900 for the whole entire pile, and that is more than fair. So I think we're going to close that out at the end of the week. I think our next video we're going to announce the winner of that and get Pete the money. So that way we'll be helping him out right away. But hey, thanks again, Alan. I appreciate it. It was nice talking to you the other night. It's Sean Antel, and he's from McDonald, Pennsylvania. Now, that is, you talk about a close neighbor. He's like 6 miles from us. And that's where Bulldog Tree's from. They bring us some logs. If you've seen a few videos, we got some logs. Dog wants to say hi here. Say hi, Milo. Hi. Yeah, the dog likes to come up and wash my hand once in a while. Build with Mooney. Thanks so much for all you're doing with the entertainment. You and Eddie. Showstopper, The Blade. Glad you like our channel. Appreciate you watching. Okay. Your father was a business agent for Carpenters Local. Yeah, that's 23 years I've been in. What is the rarest piece of lumber that we ever put on the mill? Albert's asking. And that was that American chestnut. I don't know if we'll ever see that again. That you won't see that every day. And thanks to Pete. I'm going to definitely, that's going in the shop. I'm going to do some special projects. I got to get back in the shop a little bit more. It's hard to work, 40 hours a week and then try to put all this together and keep this alive. And yeah, we're getting it there though. Young Mrs. Galici's doing well, David. I always tell her that. I said, David Hensley calls you Young Mrs. Galici. I like him. Stanley Clark. 76 coming this Thursday. Wow. We're going to get up into the high 40s, low 50s. I'll take that. Yeah, Little Southern Brothers. Yeah, Pete's making a lot of progress. He's in the hospital still, but he's closer to Pittsburgh now. They moved him back. He's got a long road to hoe yet, but he's doing better. At least it's going forward. He's about probably 5-6 weeks out from getting into therapy, and then hopefully he can start getting out and about. And I told Lauren, I says, once Pete gets a little better, he's welcome to come up and sit on the sidelines. We'll get him something comfortable to sit in, and he can come up and watch us saw. And I know Pete will have a hard time just sitting and doing nothing, but we'd just love to see him. Well, thank you. So Byron, you said bonjour. It means you want to. It means bear in Swedish. Hello from Florida. Cricket 94. Image restricted. I don't know what you're trying to send. Well, I'm glad you like the shop videos too, David. I'm going to try to keep more shop videos coming your way. It would be a good thing to do both. And this winter would have been a much better winter to be in the shop, but I got to get some projects lined up. It takes a while to build a project in the evenings and then produce it and then get it on YouTube, but I try my best. What day do we usually mill? Usually we're up there every Saturday morning. If you're ever up in this Western Pennsylvania area, just email me and email me at markgalici@verizon.net and we can set something up. And I'm going to try to get a post office box lined up here too. So that way I can just put a post office box on and not have to do all this emailing back and forth to get my address. But I just don't want to put my address on and just never know what could show up. Okay, Cricket 94 met us at the Bunyan Show. Stanley Clark. Happy birthday, 76th birthday, Stanley Clark. Quapali, love your shop videos. And Floyd Black wants to know, can we put a larger blade on the mill? That's a two-part answer. Yes, we can. And the reason we don't want to is I'd have to do the following things. We would have to redesign the whole outfeed side of that mill because it would, a board over 22 inches would get lodged in there. Would have to redo the sawdust pickup system. We'd have to relocate the blade guide. We'd have to relocate the splitter. And possibly need more horsepower to drive it. So I don't want a bigger blade. I really don't. And very seldom do we get a blade that big or a log that big that blade won't handle. Rich only likes the snowy mill tour videos. That's a good idea, David. A question and answer with all of us. Would have to get somewhere where we have a laptop and we could do it out in a shop if we can get some signal out there. That would be a good idea. Yeah, it's true, David. You get to see a little bit of everything from start to finish. And I've build with Mooney. We inspired you to start cutting your own logs from band mill. Good. Cut once the other day, 4-core slices. 12%. Yeah, that's very dry if you're sawing a 12% board out of a log. 12% is all we can air dry down to in this area with the relative humidity. At a certain point, wood cannot lose any more moisture. Good morning, Johnny. Edward Down. A good ugly log makes the best videos. And I agree with you. That is the way. Just love sawing something that's big and nasty, and people like to watch you fight with it. And Little Southern Brothers, yeah, the Cook's Edger. I can't say enough good about it. They were in no hurry to build this for us. And I told them, I said, we got a pretty big audience, and they did not care. They were not into any advertisement, and we paid full price, and we waited the same amount of time as anybody else. So, but it's a good product. Can't say. You're welcome, Floyd. No, we don't want to separate the hydraulics. That makes no sense. The way that works, I'll have to do a close-up of it. When the mandrel spins, there are 6 feed belts that come off the mandrel that go over to a tandem hydraulic unit. And as that spins, it also drives a belt that drives the off bearers. The sawdust blower is on its own. If you start into that, now we're going to need at least 208 volt power up there, maybe 480 to start running electric motors and redesigning something that works perfect. And I'd see no advantage to having that separate. No, that would not be a good idea. And the way Johnny and Billy Edmondson built this mill is built in 1985. That was the biggest probably one of the bigger production mills back in its day. And these were two farmers that built this. And Johnny was the hydraulics and Billy was the electrical. And between them two, they were geniuses. They're still making them today. The set works that they built, Meadows Sawmills uses, because Meadows could not build a set works to save their life as far as that type of set works. So Johnny and Billy had worked for Meadows at one point, and that's I will not change nothing on it that don't need fixed. Ira Matheny, greetings from Central California. Yeah, when the snow melts, so it's going to turn to mud. Scott Sapino from, where's that? Upperlin. All right, David, thanks for coming along. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next video. Rich Parks. Ah, Rich Parks, he's something else. You learn a new swear word. Johan Boss. Hello, Johan. And Johan, that's the gentleman, the graphic artist that did all of our work on the Woodfellows. He did the Man Glitter. I can't say enough good about Johan. He has really, in fact, Johan, I was thinking about you tonight. If I do more live chats, I might see if we can design something I can print right behind me here on a poster board that I can hide my mess, and I'll have a backdrop. Maybe we can come up with something, or not we, you can come up with something. But yeah, Johan, and thank you so much. He did the billboards for Eddie's channel. If you see the billboards for the intro and the exit. John Bradley, have to run. Well, thank you for coming along. I appreciate it. Yes, David, he is. D11R Dozer. Howdy. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Ricky Boy, 707. Just tuning in since, well, oh, okay. So you've been going back and watching some of the old stuff. You mean Edmonston's? You guys have that. Is Little Southern Brothers? Is yours? Is it a Piper's Mill? I'm sure that you could buy set works from Edmonston, and they would retrofit it. Yeah, you have some sort of a little motor going on with yours. I can't remember the name of that setup, but I have seen it in the past. But these are wicked accurate. They're quick. Mick Brennan, hello from Playa del Carmen. Oh my God, I would love to go back there. I'm hoping this year maybe we can get back down to Riviera Maya. Beautiful. Okay, the chestnut wasn't for auction for Pete. It was the ambrosia maple, and that is up to $1,900 for the whole entire pile. And the guy's name is Paul that is bid this up. I believe Don Holden wants the thicker stuff, and he is from Connecticut, Connecticut, and Don Holden's from New Hampshire. Yeah, we don't own the land. We're doing a little lease up there, and it's just Yeah, it's a sore subject at this point. Yes, man glitter shirts. Yes, Johan made the man glitter shirts. Okay, the Upper Peninsula of Wisconsin, Michigan is Upperlin. So they only had 80 inches of snow so far in Michigan. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, you won't be able to send photos, Mick. You can send them to my email though, markalici@verizon.net, and I can show them on a video. John Collins, hello from Southeast Ohio. Yep, that's rebuilding mill. There was a lot of stuff that went on there to get it. And yeah, I am definitely sawing a lot easier now. But I ran a handset mill. I ran that Meadows #1 for 26 years, and it was like getting out of a horse and buggy and going into a Ferrari. So yeah, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, don't forget to like. Yeah, it always helps. Okay, yours is a Renco set works. Or is it a Renco carriage then? Okay. Albert, if you go back, I think I did 4 videos so far. On the saw cap, going in there and showing what everything does, how it works. Any progress on new motor? We're sort of standing back right now. We decided not to go towards that C13 from Diesel Creek. I hear it's made in Japan, and they said good luck if you need parts for it. So we're gonna. All right, Mick. Mucho cerveza, por favor. Johann Boss said he learned today Eddie was also a mason. Eddie built me a beautiful fireplace. Rich, like a mason jar. He sells them. Eddie does sell mason jars. That is funny. Yeah, you got to talk safety when you're sawing. That's for sure. I stood in front of that blade. If you watch Andrews Lumber, they're standing right in front of that saw blade when they're sawing, and so is frickin' Jeep. And John is 72 right now, and I got to give John a lot of credit. Rick Rack, second day sawing there, John. Black walnut. Temple Hill, how you doing? Oh, so you got your dogs to go down to a 2-inch, which yeah, mine, your 3.5 inch is pretty much correct. Yeah, or else you have to put something. If you ever, I mean, Temple Hill, I'm sure you watched Mike and Mother saw on that mill, and you watch the same thing Eddie and I do. We got to put the blocks on there, and then you got to be careful when you put blocks on top of a dog. Things can fly, let loose. Yes, Albert, we have several videos, and just go onto my page and click on videos, and there's 500 and some videos. There's probably 4 of them that I get into great detail of what the controls do, what each button does. Thank you, John. Oh, okay, Albert. He said I sent it twice. Sorry. Okay. Polly, I don't know how you pronounce that. You have a couple license plate to send. If you could email me at markgalici@verizon.net, and I will be glad to give you my mailing address. I'm going to be working on getting a PO box number. It makes more sense. This channel is growing, and Dave Tartler from the airport, you'll see him comment on here once in a while. And he told me 3 years ago exactly what was going to happen with this channel and how big it was going to get. And I said, yeah, right. And everything he said is absolutely correct. And the PO box was one of them. He told me you're going to need a PO box. So what time are we? We've been on there for what, 46 minutes now. Andrew, we have solid 23 foot on there, but the way the mill's set up now with them, the opening on the log deck, 21 maximum. And ask Eddie what he thinks of sawing long stuff. Yeah, he don't quite like it. Yeah, Albert, you'll probably find 3 or 4 of them. There's a lot of different ones, sharpening saw blades and all kinds of stuff on there. You have the 471 replace a large tractor, huh? That would sound good on a tractor. Well, we're going to try to, Doug. We're going to try to stick to a Detroit. We're always in the search for something newer. Quieter would be nice, but then it wouldn't be Bus Motor Productions, I guess. Hello, David Hatcher from Newfoundland, Canada. Thank you. Alex's message retracted. Kapla. So it's Kapla. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really good at mispronouncing things. I went to West Allegheny School District. Well, thanks, Ricky. And thank you, Rick. Yeah, I have a couple people that said they put the video on and they have it on a continuous play all night long, and they said they get the best night's sleep ever. Isn't that crazy? What is the strangest thing we have ever cut through? I don't know if you mean hit or before we bought the metal detector, we cut through 2 porcelain insulators on electric fence. One of Eddie's logs. Johnny said his dad's neighbor had an old Volvo motor gearbox behind his sawmill. A Volvo, wow. Do you ever have to tighten up the hemlocks with the pounding? Not sure what that means, but hemlocks like to move when you saw them. Peter Wall. Pete Nuts 19's doing better. He is back in the Pittsburgh area. He will be in the hospital for a while yet. So I tried to reach out to Lauren. I'll give you guys on the next video. I'll have more information and I'll share that with you, which will be on Monday's video. I'm going to try to do some stuff for Friday Eve. Probably no sawing, but we're going to do some prep, getting ready to go. So, and the kiln. Here's the deal on the kiln. The property owner wanted us to run electric underground, which would cost us, if anybody follows Diesel Creek, he had the same problem running power underground. I'm not investing in this landowner's infrastructure. We had poles bought. We were going to put overhead line. Everything is ready to go, and they literally pulled the plug on our power. So the kiln might be up for sale at some point. So we'll keep you updated on that. We haven't done nothing with it. But it's the way it is. Yes, Louis McNeely is the man behind. So Mark Bell is behind the boom, and Louis McNeely's behind the bus motor. So, yeah. I had to capitalize on that when he started calling it the bus motor. Joe King wants to know what I do at the airport. I'm a union carpenter. I do maintenance out there. And I'm going to be getting off here shortly. Sandy Reed from Central PA. And that's funny. I know another Sandy Reed that lives right around here. She works up at one of our stores. That's kind of funny. Yeah, we'd like to build a solar kiln. If you look at, who makes the plans? Virginia Tech. Look up Virginia Tech solar kiln. They have detailed plans, and they did the best job on a solar kiln. And they have the complete everything you need to build it, and it works. I had one before. It worked awesome. You can dry 4-quarter red oak down to 6% in 1 month. I would love to build a couple more, but thank you, Michael Connell. Have you ever had a log explode on the mill? I had a cherry that cracked in half so bad on the mill one time that it, yeah, I think there's Eddie saying there. Yeah, it scared me. Yeah, well, it was it was quite the day when that cherry log just went kaboom. Not like Mark Bell's boom, it went kaboom. But well, everybody, I think I'm going to be getting off here. So give you a couple more minutes here, and I'm gonna. I'd like to do possibly just instead of Friday Eve videos while we're in the cold weather here, maybe do a live stream on Thursday nights. So we might do a Friday Eve live somewhere around 7-ish. I don't want to do them too late because it's a school night for me. Got to get up and earn that money. Still waiting for the fruitcake song. I don't know. Yeah, Johnny says we should all watch the videos over again. People have. They've really. Well, you're welcome. I just wanted to reach out to everybody and just tell them that I'm still alive, and we didn't forget about you on a Monday night. And I kind of feel guilty, and I said I'm going to do a live chat. So anyhow, should have something coming up on Friday Eve, as far as a video. We're going to get up there and get some logs at least scanned with the metal detector, loaded on a log deck. Maybe do some blade sharpening, a little bit of cleanup. It won't be at least below zero, or it was single digits. It was too cold, and starting up equipment, it just don't pay. So, all right, everybody, I appreciate you coming along here, and I'll see you on the Friday Eve video, and I'll have something on there for you. So, all right, say goodbye to everybody here. Yeah, I'd love to get the kiln going, Robert, but unfortunately, I'm not going to do underground power. And hello, Alan. I'm missing out on some people here. Good night, Kevin. Thank you, McKinley. Thanks, Build with Money. Thank you, Mark Bell. All righty. I'm going to get her going here. All right, everybody. The iconic. Bye-bye.